I'm Ryan Salazar with NAB Show Live, and I'm so excited about the 2020 NAB Show because, well, there's toys everywhere, technology, best practice discussions, and here's an expert himself, Dominic Harland, CEO and CTO at GB Labs. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, very good.
It's great to be with you and great to chat with you again. So I've noticed that GB Labs, your logo underneath it has intelligent storage. So tell us about that.
Okay, so we really with our central storage systems, we've noticed many years ago actually that you have to really control the performance from the disks, and what we are in a unique position, we can kind of understand all of what's required from us and what's asked of us from the various systems on the network, and we're then balancing that with the characteristics of SSD, NVMe, or hard drive underneath. So we're making live intelligent decisions on who gets what based on not only a priority, but also what is usefully needed across the network. And that was the fundamental change point of when we started tagging ourselves, if you like, with intelligent storage. And we've developed a number of other technologies on top of that since.
Well, you guys are certainly leaders in our industry, and you must be very proud of what you've built over the years. I think it's very exciting. As of course, we're all about NAB Show. What can we expect to see from GB Labs this year at the show?
So this year we've really we're bringing our latest analytics center to market, and this is giving users a really fantastic view into what's actually going on their networks and with their storage. So we've had like a one pane of glass view of what's going on for the last year or two, and we've upped that. There's a lot of requirements now in the industry to have traceability and tracking, and we've introduced that into the analytics center, and we'll be demonstrating that at NAB so that you can see, anything from who's using what files to how much data they're consuming, where it's going, etc., etc.
So we interview a lot of exhibitors. There's about 1,700, I believe, and it's interesting the crossover into other industries that many of these exhibitors have. We spoke with another company yesterday. They deal a lot with SAP integration. And SAP is dealing with some serious, enterprise technology, database technology for the most part. So your technology, how does it benefit folks in corporate America? Let's think of medical or even defense.
Yeah, I mean, really, these days the media entertainment business is I guess the core part of our business historically, but there are so many different companies using media, and they're all experiencing the same challenges with media. And really, there's anybody who's using media has the same issues that within media we very rarely want a whole file, and that whole process of how that data is moved around networks or workstations within an organization is very different to normal IT data. So, we do have, in fact, actually, we started off doing military products, and we still have military customers. Medical is a big market for us as well, but it's all media specific. And what our products do particularly well for those industries who are not used to typical media entertainment is they shine a clear light on using standard technology, such as, we're all NAS based, so the concept of our product is very easy to grasp and to integrate. But obviously we're delivering the requirements specifically that media requires. So what we're doing for those industries, we make it very simple for their IT guys to integrate into their corporate networks, so Active Directory and all the rest of the stuff that they're used to, but giving them the power that they require for media.
Very nice. All right, so every time I talk with somebody in one of these interviews about NAB Show, I always want to ask, you've been going to NAB Show for a long time, Dominic, so is there a cool restaurant or a cool part of town? I have never been to Old Town, believe it or not. I don't know how that happened. I've been going to NAB for 10 years. Guess I'm working too much when I'm out there. And our readers have been sending us suggestions. So a recent suggestion was, where did it go? Yellowtail at the Bellagio. I'm not sure what kind of food they have, but do you have a place that you'd like to hang out at the show, while you're at the show?
I do, and you've put me on the spot because I can't remember the name of the place actually. The Bellagio has a great little place actually called Noodles, which I like. That's just it's usually quick and easy to get into with decent food. There is a fantastic Thai restaurant just off the strip, and I for the life of me can't remember the name of it. But I think having been for probably the best part of 20 years now, my favorite place, honestly, is probably the journey back home.
Exactly, except for that they make you fly, you have to fly red eye. So at least for
Yeah.
me, going back to the East Coast. All right, awesome. I can't wait to see you guys. Dominic Harland, CEO and CTO at GB Labs. We're going to see you at booth SL 5324, that's South Lower 5324 at the 2020 NAB Show.